Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are back with going through this. I've already gotten that. I saw quite a few comments, or at least two of them, and thank you for welcoming me back. And I will think I'll take up that no Riverwood challenge, except for two conditions. One, I would like to finish the main story. And to do that, we're gonna have to go into Riverwood to talk to Delphine. And that's literally almost the only condition I have, is that I will only go into Riverwood for the quest lines. Alright, so I'll ignore it completely. No fast travel to it, no traveling through it. I will literally avoid it like the plague. But I said two, but yeah, that's... Oh yeah. Main quest line. And if companion quests send me there. But that's it. Because I do want to join the companions, and I'll be joining them pretty quick. Hopefully before the end of this video. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. After surviving Helgen, our paladin here does not trust the Imperials, or many of the holds that may hold Imperial ties. So for now, we shall go from place to place, dealing of justice to the near-dwellers and the bandits wishing to harm the innocent. And I think on this playthrough, when I get to it, I am going to destroy the Dark Brotherhood and not join them. I already got the trophies and everything, so it won't be too big of a deal. But it'd go completely against how I'm rolling. I always enjoy cleaning out this place first. You never know what you're gonna find. I just wish I had a light. Because it's dark. Let's see, can I see now? Yeah, I can see. Kind of started making myself laugh at that. Ooh, torch. Another piece of candy. Ooh, another piece of candy. I'm sorry, that's what it reminds me of. Ooh, another piece of candy. I took out the torch, and now it's dark. Where am I going? Where am I going? Ah, there they are. Hey, hello there. What's up? No, you may not hit me with that. Down you go. Steel Warhammer. Tempting. No. What's this place called again? Bile Gulch, I think. No, Embershard. No, this is not Bile Gulch. Not yet. So we'll take the gold. Spellbook, because clairvoyance is always handy. And don't need flying ammonia. There's usually a guy with it. Okay. I am carrying too much to be able to run. I really need to unload some crap. You know what? That'll help a little bit. I wonder if I can get the drop on it.
What was that?
I think that's it. I think that was all of them. Okay, let's see what this guy had. He had a steel sword and 20 arrows. Did that guy fall down there? He's still up there. Where did he fall? There's a bucket. I don't need a bucket. I don't need the fishing rod either. I need to know if that one dude fell down here so I can loot his body because he usually has a better bow than I have. I'll fly him on there. Wait. Iron ore, light, yeah, light armor forging or something. Do. Yep, he's got a hunting bow. While I only have a long bow. Hunting bow is always better than a longbow. And out this way we go. Alright, so Rayloff of Riverwood mentioned Bleakfalls Barrow. Usually to get there you follow the road and you go into Riverwood. Well, like I said, I'm not going into Riverwood. I'll swim over here. Ignoring the noon route because it's stupid. I don't really like it. And again, I don't really do much in the way of potion making or alchemy due to the fact that I find enough stuff to keep me going for a while. And as long as I stay on this bank, bypass the town completely, I don't discover it. How about that? Yeah, I've been pondering all week on, how to do this challenge. And I wouldn't be able to do it for two reasons. The two reasons I mentioned: the companion quest line, in case they send you to Riverwood, because sometimes they do, and you have to beat people up, or intimidate them, or something. And the main quest line because of the Blade Operative inside the Sleeping Giant Inn. Either way, you still have to do something. Now, I'm hoping to get through Bleakfalls Barrow pretty easily here. I'm not going to be picking up much equipment because I already got most of what I need. I just need more in the ways of gold and stuff. I can always pick up more gear later or make it. So, I'll go through Bleakfalls Barrow. I'll play it kind of as if I'm playing a new game completely as a new player. Because I can usually just whiz through because I already know most of the stuff. I'm having a hard time with my words today. And put down my script. Puzzles. I remember pretty much all the puzzles. So I usually breeze through them pretty quick. Really quick, usually. I really don't need a recurring fleet knot. Not for a while. There's a coin purse down there. I almost missed that. Yeah, let's see.
I'm warning you. You picked a bad time to get lost.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I picked the perfect time to come up this tower. Or you have been... Honestly, you've probably been robbing travelers. So justice shall come. Usually most paladins use whatever. tempted to use a just, you know, the mace stuff like an actual paladin would usually do. And just see how it goes. Can I try and play the archetype? Can't draw blood, but technically you're not supposed to anyway. Bleakfalls Barrow. The Barrow of Bleakfalls. Remember Rayloff saying that, or either had Barrow, one or two, or both. I haven't really compared their speech in a while. I believe they said that they used to be afraid of living underneath the thing because of the fact that they're afraid of Draugr coming down from the Barrow at night, like through their window. And it's like, what? Oh no, you're not escaping me that easy. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. I'm gonna go this way. Wow. Technically, most paladins are heavily armed. Kinda tempted to go down there. Just because it would just be handy. Sadly, the only thing that I have that's heavily armored is the Imperial armor.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
So I have to get that. I have all the what's called the this part I did not have in the script. I'm just talking off the top of my head right now. I have the Creation Club content, so I can actually get the Vigilant armor, the visual armor. I'm kind of tempted to go and do that. Almost after I get done being at White Run a lot. Just because I think having that visual armor would be great. There's a few minor miscellaneous quests I actually want to finish, including Golden Hills Plantation, and I would like to unlock Hinderheim right away. Hinderheim because I like to collect everything that's down in that area. And I think the area is cool. The farm because I just turned into a gold farm. I don't have to worry about looting stuff to sell. I can literally loot stuff to be able to keep if I want to, but I still sell it. And it's a good way to just, you know, earn gold. That way I can have a bit of an easier time at it. But I don't know. Usually a paladin starts off, can be anybody, but I want to go like the role of kind of a knight paladin type thing. You kind of, that would make sense that I would own land and earn income from that land. Yes, I messed that up, and most people do. Down it goes. Okay. For those of you who have been watching this far, thank you for watching. But if you have not been through this puzzle before, you have to match these three turnstiles with those up there. So, you see the middle one is gone. That's because it's laid right here, because it's old and it's rubble. So it goes snake, snake, fish, or whale. So it'll literally go from, first one is here, we'll turn this to a snake. Second one is here, that'll be a snake. Gotta turn it twice, as it's shown here. And this one will be a fish. Gotta turn it twice. as it's shown up there. And it should just go, now, important thing to remember, and a lot of people forget this because Skyrim's been out for so long. Anybody that's truly starting this game for the first time ever will not know that Bleakfalls Barrow is literally the level that introduces you to how the rest of the game usually goes in terms of how puzzles and stuff work. They get more complicated later on, but it gives you a pretty good idea of how they usually go. Sorry if you guys can hear me yawning. I'm recording this on Friday, day after my birthday, and probably the same day that I'm going to, release it. I'm not entirely sure. I still have to edit and everything, but I apologize. I'm tired. I worked all day, and it was a long week. Long, exhausting, drama-filled week that I'm not going to get into, because drama's not what this is about. This is about fun and gaming, and that's a giant freaking spider. I hate spiders. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Ah, you fuck it. Oh no. I don't like it when it does that. Yeah. Oh, fuck off. Stupid spider.
Get it away from me! Get it away!
Go away, spider. Come here. Killing range. Killing range. Haha, now I got you.
Don't let it get me! Help! Get it away from me! Get it away!
Yes, this is how I'm going to cheese a spider fight, because I hate this thing, especially on a depth level when you're first starting out. Absolutely hate it. For some reason, my PlayStation 5 lost the internet connection. I'll have to check that out later. Now, thing to remember, this guy, if you cut him down, he'll run away. You'll catch him up to him later, but only after the drop. So I'm just going to show you how that is, and he'll take off.
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
And he's called Arvel the Swift for a reason, because he's pretty fast, even though he's not even running yet. I can catch up to him by running. Of course, if you do, he'll fight you, which does no one any good. That's okay. Dragon. In the ancient myths and folklore, Draugr were actually undead that weren't ready to die yet, and they could be actually really powerful. It actually took a hero going in. Yes, Henry, I hear you, Mr. Kitty Cat. You're okay, buddy. Love you, Henry. Draugr could only be stopped by a hero, who would have to go into the crypt and seal them, keep them literally in there until the crypt could be sealed. Literally dying to seal up, friggin' heavy armor. Trying to seal up all the bad stuff. And it's kind of crazy how that works. While our hero literally goes through the crypt, destroys every trace of the Draugr, and does not have to sacrifice their lives. Isn't, different folklore and mythology really cool to draw inspiration of for a story? Like, Draugr is literally Nordic mythology. It's awesome. And it's actually said that they could become really freaking huge and really powerful. Some Draugr were so powerful they could actually still speak. They could grow larger and stuff, and they were as strong as, I think it was like 5-10 men, 2 to 5-10 men. I'd have to relook it up, but it was really cool. And it took a strength of a true hero to drive them back, literally wrestle them back into their crypt and seal them within themselves. I believe there was one story, this guy sealed himself within his crypt, to watch over this other guy for the rest of eternity, literally becoming a Draugr to make sure this one dude never rose up ever again. Could be wrong, but I believe that's the story. Or the general part of the story, anyway. There's always a lot more to folklore. And there's always a lot more to folklore than meets the eye, and I'm sorry for my eye. I am tired. Like I said, it's been a long week. But it's been a pretty decent week. But long. Okie dokie. Henry, buddy. As D&D and AR, MMORPG or RPG game has taught me, loot everything. You never know what you're going to find. Actually, one of my first big RPGs was Dragon Age Origins. I absolutely loved the game. And now I'm not getting Veilguard. I've seen gameplay. It looks good for an RPG, but it's just not going to be my cup of tea. Especially with all the retcons they've done to the lore. I just no, I can't. I can't. I'm not gonna buy it, not gonna play it. Now Farming Simulator 25, which releases in 5 days, almost 12 hours from now, that I'll play. That's actually gonna be my birthday present to myself. That I plan to purchase tomorrow after my girlfriend and I get back from the store. We're playing on PS5, and I might live stream it because it wouldn't make too great of videos, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to roleplay on it now without like having other people, and I don't really have anybody else that plays any of the farming games. I really like farming games. Reminds me of when I was younger. It helps me get through my sadness of missing my great-grandfather, who was like a father to me. But I don't know if I'll ever make videos on it. I may stream it here and there rarely, but it's not something I plan to show much, because it's usually just me going around farming over and over and over, and me not always saying a lot. Unlike these ones, where I have to say a lot. Oh man, yeah. It's one of those things. I'm not sure how Farming Simulator 25 is going to do. I'm excited for it, but I'm worried too, because there's some things that I really like having in my games for that game. Like, I really like having the U.S. equipment, like the U.S. branded John Deere's and New Hollands and all that stuff, because of the fact that I do live in the U.S. It's what I grew up with, and there's always kind of a lacking of it. That makes me sad, because I really enjoy playing it with the U.S. equipment, but not always getting those options. Like Mass Ferguson. In real life, they actually have the option to use the narrow tires on the front and the back, and with dualies on both the front and back. Or just dualies in the back and still narrows on the front with narrow dually back tires. I had to wait for a modder to be able to do it so I could do that, even though it's an option here in America. But it's whatever. Now, on to the second puzzle of Bleakfalls Barrow. The answer to it is here on the Golden Claw. It goes bear, butterfly, owl. So you'll turn the outer ring, the inner ring, the middle ring, and inner ring is, you gotta turn them all twice. Sometimes you gotta turn more than that. Sometimes the stuff is, more easier than even that is. Sometimes more difficult. But the answer to the claw doors is always on the claw. No matter what, it's always on the claw, which is pretty cool, to be honest. But I've gone through this dungeon so many times that by now I have the combination memorized without thinking, which also is kind of sucky because I have it memorized without thinking. So I don't exactly get the chance to, well, honestly, wander around and go, oh my, how am I going to solve this? There's quite a few that I will do that because it's so often that I go into something that I played it so much that there's so much that I've gotten into and done that it's just a lot that I'm not able to remember. Even though I have the guide right in front of me, I sometimes, find it easier to look it up through my phone or figure it out than scroll through the pages. Alright, first things first. Let's try and soften this guy up with a bit of fire. Even though he's going to use the boom against us. We are going to use fire against him, and look at that. How did he do that, eh? Come on. I thought That's right, I took those boots off. I need to put those back on. That's what I need to do. I need to put the damn things back on. Let's see, so I'm gonna put the iron boots back on just because of the fact that they have 20 points extra stamina, which comes in handy. The axe to the mace. Oh well. I'm at 2 points away from that. Thankfully that was nothing. I'm actually gonna drop the shield here because I never use a shield. Never do. So there we have it. The Dragonstone of Bleakfalls, Barrow. And this passage back here is secret exit. You can't take that one off the sconce, which sucks, but it's whatever. And there are some alchemical ingredients I will take, just because of the fact that it creates stuff that is handy, especially when it comes to healing me health, stamina, and magic at the same time, and then allowing me to regenerate one of those three all at the same time. But I think I shall end it here, guys. I'm going to try and keep these videos about half an hour at most, is my plan. So I hope you all enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you do. Leave me comments on how you think that this playthrough should go. I'm open to suggestions. As I said, I'm going to try and play this differently than I've ever played it before. I'm playing it differently than I am now. Before I even reach Bleakfalls Barrow, I usually go to Riverwood. I got my smithing up to like 30. I've cleared out a bunch of stuff all around Falkreath and all other stuff. So this is going to be an interesting journey. But after going through Bleakfalls Barrow, hearing of the undead and the bandits that lay nearby, our hero Shatterspear ponders what importance this Dragonstone has to why it was guarded so, and why does she hear the words on the wall. We shall continue the journey next week. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Happy Veterans Day, and I'll catch you in the next one.